The Phoenix Suns injecting some energy into the Valley for the first time in well over a decade. Devon Henry here for Sports 360 AZ. Two major blowouts against the Denver Nuggets to open up the NBA Western Conference Semifinals. But the odds makers saying, whoa, wait a second. The Nuggets favored by 1.5 tonight in Denver. The Phoenix Suns, they're no newbie when it comes to being 1.5-point underdogs, though. This year alone, 36-23-1 against the spread as a 1.5-point underdog, and they've covered their past 5 games. Granted, all 5 games have been major blowouts. Now, a wrinkle, though, in the spread, the Nuggets being the favorite, they're only 4-4 against the spread in the playoffs this year. They're only 38-42 this season against the spread. But looking at the over-under here, 223 points. This duo easily covered that in Game 1, but 223 is a slight knockdown from what they missed. They hit the under in Game number 2. But if the Suns continue to blow out the scoreboard like they have been, not playing one of the top defenses in the NBA, aka the Los Angeles Lakers when they're at full power, if Denver can up the productivity, they average 117 at home, they can blow the over-under out of the water. That is, of course, assuming that both teams play to their top potential. And looking forward for a little bit of a future bet, the Phoenix Suns right now have the 3rd best odds to win the NBA championship, only behind the Brooklyn Nets and the Utah Jazz. So Suns fans certainly with something to cheer about as they were cheering Suns in 4 on Wednesday night against the Denver Nuggets. Now, Arizona sports betting will be legalized on September 9th. That's going to be just in time for the NFL season opener, the Arizona Cardinals, Tennessee Titans on September 12th. A lot of hype surrounding the Arizona Cardinals with the addition of J.J. Watt and A.J. Green, the growth of head coach Cliff Kingsbury and young quarterback Kyler Murray, and of course with him throwing to DeAndre Hopkins for his 2nd season. The sportsbooks, though, not quite as confident. The Tennessee Titans now a 3-point favorite against the Cardinals. This changed after the addition of Julio Jones to the Titans roster. The Cardinals were only 7-9 against the spread last year. Questions in the secondary, and they will need to contain Julio Jones in his first game in a new number, in a new uniform. In fact, the Arizona Cardinals have the 15th worst odds to win the title this year, and the sportsbooks have the Cardinals dead last in the NFC West at 23-4 odds. If you're a believer in the Arizona Cardinals this year, now might be the time to throw some money on the dark horse as they are just in the basement right now, according to odds makers in the very strong NFC West. How about a positive note, though, for Cardinals fans? Kyler Murray with the 8th best odds to take home the MVP at 20-1. That could be a good dark horse if you're thinking that this Cardinals team is going to giddy up, and get going. Also, DeAndre Hopkins, the Cardinals wide receiver, inside the top 40. And one more thing, a big national event going on this Saturday night. The UFC coming to Gila River Arena in Glendale for UFC 263. The main card featuring Marvin Vettori and the undefeated Israel Adesanya. And even though Adesanya is very highly favorited, the odds makers thinking that this fight might just go the distance and be a rematch decided by decision. Now, if you just want to go with the crowd here, according to William Hall Sportsbook, it's not a hard decision. 85% of the money betted on this fight as of Thursday in Adesanya's favor. So if you just want to follow the crowd here, go with the favorite. Adesanya very much so the favorite, according to the people. As always, plenty going on in the world of sports in the state of Arizona. Keep it at Sports 360 AZ for everything that you need to know. Arizona, 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 24/7.